Welcome to the B96 Pepsi Jingle Bash, guys. It's underway right now. We're backstage. We're meeting everybody, and we're talking to Shawn Mendes.
Hello.
Hey,
How are you guys?
Good. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
So I saw you just performed at Resurrection High School yesterday.
Yeah.
How was that?
Incredible, honestly. Like, it was, I was pretty nervous, actually, because, you know, playing in front of high school kids, like, they're all my age. But it was so fun. I got on stage in front of, like, 500 people in a gymnasium, and I left with, you know, the same adrenaline rush like I had leaving, like, arenas, and it was just a really, really fun time.
Isn't that hard to believe that he's only 18?
It's crazy because he's taller than me, number one. That
Yeah.
just makes me feel some kind of way, but I'm going to get over that.
It's
But
okay.
also, you had an incredible year, man, at
Thank
the age of
you.
18. I mean, you just did SNL.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was also you know, everybody talks about how magical it is, and you really never know until you kind of do things like that. But it was emotional, you know, like through Mercy at the end of it, I kind of got worked up. Like, it was really, truly something special.
You did. You said something in Rolling Stone about that Mercy moment where you said that was like the most emotion you ever put.
It was the most emotionally like consumed in a song I've ever been in my life during a performance. And it's awesome because, you know, like the number 2 and 3 times that was on stage just in the middle of tour, and that was never caught on film.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing for me, like, to leave and be like, wow, that was my most like heartfelt performance, and it was caught on camera, not only on camera but on SNL.
Yeah,
it was really
for
cool.
sure.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the Grammys 1 second?
Sure.
I saw so many of your fans saying you got snubbed. You got snubbed. Do you feel that way?
I don't know. You know.
I mean, he's still fresh, you know. There's
Yeah,
so many,
it's still new.
there's so many years, you know.
We got years, so
many
yeah.
years.
Hopefully in the future.
But you're a fan of Chance the Rapper. I say
Yeah,
congratulate
huge
him.
fan.
Isn't that
Yeah, I'm
cool?
so proud of him. Like, that's crazy. 7 Grammy nominations.
Yeah.
So proud of him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Chicago guys.
Yeah,
That's
of
cool.
course. Yeah.
Cool. So what do you love about Chicago the most? You've been here a couple times
I've
now.
been here for a while, actually,
Yeah,
for like 3 days now.
Really?
So
Yeah.
that's a long time in the middle of tour. Truthfully, the people here, like, I go to this really cool gym here, and the people here are just so welcoming, you know?
Yeah.
And a lot of cities, like, believe it or not, like, you know, everyone just kind of does their thing and walks by.
past you. Yeah,
But here, everyone seems like they kind of just want to be, like, you know, at the gym I was at, there was like there's like this restaurant right downstairs, and obviously like this bar where all these like men were standing around watching these like 3 guys play in like a jazz band.
Sure.
And I'm like watching them, and I'm like very engaged, and then these guys are like, aren't they great? I'm like, these grown men like talking to me, and I'm like, even though like I'm a kid, like they all started this conversation with me about these musicians.
The secret's in the food. Like, we're very well fed here in Chicago, so everyone's just very happy.
Okay, good.
That's
Yeah,
really
same
what
thing in
it's about.
Canada. That's what I say too.
Yeah, Ontario, right?
Yeah, Ontario, yeah.
Do you get back home much? Or have you got back home a lot?
I'm home a lot. Well, not a lot, but I'm home as often as I'd like to be, and I'll be home in like a few days.
So
I'm
if we go
excited.
to, you're from like, I think it's Pickering, is that where it is?
Pickering, yeah.
If we go to Pickering, Ontario to go stalk your old house or anything like that.
I'm still there.
Okay. What do we need to go to when we go to Ontario, Canada? What do we need to see when we go to Shawn Mendes' hood?
I would say go to Toronto. I wouldn't say go to
He
Ontario.
said don't even go to his
We've
lair.
been. We're fans of
Yeah,
Chicago.
Oh yeah.
really
Toronto's. I always say like Chicago's like this mix between Toronto and New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toronto's a great city.
Have you stumbled into Drake or anything like that yet?
Not in Toronto.
Not
I
in
have
Toronto.
stumbled into him before, but I've never stumbled into him in Toronto.
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I know, because we've been trying to
Yeah.
fall into Drake or stumble on
It's
him at some
really,
point.
it's honestly impossible. I have been in the music industry for 3 years, and it was only like a month ago.
It's
Yeah.
it's just, you know, just on the vibe of Canada. A lot of really dope artists are coming out of Canada right now.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing up there? Like, why is it happening?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I think like there's like a confidence, you know.
Yeah.
Like people are like, yeah, like all these Canadian artists is giving people the confidence to be like, I can do this.
So whereas the A used to be like A, now it's like A.
Yeah. We're like,
You're
like
confident with
we're
the
like,
A
yeah,
now.
we're Canadian.
That's awesome.
Always were like that though.
Well, listen, it's great to see you back
Thank
here
you,
again.
thank
Like
you.
we said last time you were here, you were one of the highlights of the last Jingle Bash.
Cool,
For
yeah.
sure.
So
that
it's-
was a great show, by the way. I'm stoked for tonight. It should be
Yeah,
fun.
you got the full band now. I
Yeah.
know we can hear them practicing backstage.
Yeah.
So cool. Shawn Mendes is here.
Thank you.
Backstage
Good
at the
to see
B96 Pepsi Jingle Bash. Are you ready for showtime?